Yo, anybody hear me? Yeah, I'm live because of whoops, channel some rather. Um, yeah, Liberty's going live. He sent me some kind of fancy email to click on a link. I think it was to chat, but oh, but I gotta do my New Year's resolution tradition by breaking my New Year's resolution day after New Year's Day. So I need to go get me some smokes since I am what you call it? Oh, headed that way. Stop at the my fancy PO box till since it's on the way. Whoop,
Again, red tape and
don't want to get what you call it copyrighted. So yeah, start. This is the aftermath of the. Oops, better buckle up. It's not only safe, it's the law. Ouch! I just banged the K bar, car K bar. All right, here we go. Out to the world. I don't know. I don't even know what day of the week it is. What is it? Is it Thursday? I don't know. They all end in DAY to me. That's all I can remember. So it's oh, hi Tiger. Yeah, I saw your I think, what do they call them? Shorts. Wow, gorgeous smile, awesome teeth, a great attitude. I hope you are. It's thirsty. Thank you. I hope you are feeling well today. Um, and I saw you in the chat of a live recently. Some Silver Channels chat. That's kind of cool. Um, a lot of the Silver people that hang out in those kind of channels, they're musicians, and I think some of them are drummers too. I don't, Oh, you're welcome. I'm, I'm not really a great texter when sitting, and I'm probably worse texter than when I'm driving. But if you notice, I don't care what speed I am. I just want my miles per gallon to go up. I've been doing a lot of short trips and it's dipping below my quota, my goal. Oh, don't hit me. Don't hit me. Right turn on red, but you got to stop on the red first there, dude. Brah. Good morning, B and Becky. Wow. Holy mackerel. Uh, Anyway, so just to explain, I don't want to miss Liberty Bleed's silver message or something or other. Maybe he'll get on here and tell me to get off so I can click on a link and get refused entry into some kind of fancy YouTube channel event, extravaganza, meeting of the minds. What's happening, Sleuth? Yeah, so Huh. I got a email from Liberty Bleed Silver. He's a really good guy. Lives in Las Vegas or near Las Vegas. Works near Las Vegas. Super funny, super smart, super great. Kind of the little brother I never had, but didn't know I wanted until I met him. And in order to do that, um, I need to I have a tradition of breaking my New Year's resolution the day after New Year's Day, and I'm on my way to um, break my 2025 resolution, which is to not buy any more cigarettes because I'm jonesing. I've got two left, or one, or maybe one and a half, and I've already gone through all my butts. Um, and so, yeah, I am on my way to Hele. Hele is a gas station, and they sell super expensive, convenient foods, snacks and stuff. I don't eat that kind of stuff. I need to save my money for cigarettes, but yay, you can do it. Yeah, I am gonna break my resolution. It's pretty easy. I had to get in one of my little cash stashes. I don't like spending money, and I especially hate spending money on cigarettes. Um, Really, I hate spending money on anything. Probably especially food. If it was not for food, I would be filthy rich. I'm telling you, I just haven't figured out how to stop eating, except in my sleep, which is about the only time I quit smoking. So I'm turning right with my signal. Yes, I am one of those old people that actually uses their signal and does the speed limit, not way under the speed limit, not way over the speed limit, but just pretty much the speed limit. 1.6 miles. Wow. Oh man, I did the SME thing again. SME. Man, I'm just being Becky. Can I just call you Becky can I just call you by your last name? Um, I'm not good at these new age acronyms at all. So I'm gonna keep this going and keep my hand, what do you call it? My phone in my hand while I get prepared to buy my cigarettes if they have them in stock. Sometimes I leave this place very sad because they don't have my brand in stock. I'm very particular about my cigarettes. I want the cheapest possible. And oh, you know what? I just remembered. Oh man, I just remembered that I've got a cigarette making machine with these already filtered. They're called tubes. It's like a cigarette paper with what you call it, a tube, like a filter attached, and you fill them up, and you fill up a slot, and then you put in the tobacco, and then you um, slide a lever, and I don't want to forget my keys. I definitely do not want to lock my keys in this truck. Emergency brake on. I broke one of my cardinal rules. I put on slippers instead of what you call shoes or boots because I'm paranoid. I guess it's not paranoid if they're really out to get you, right? But uh, it was a typo. Yes, call me Becky. So my volume is working okay, Becky and Tiger. Tiger and I are on first name basis, so sometimes I call her Happy, but we're slippers in the house. Yeah, they're called slippers here. When I was a kid, these things with the the thingy between the two toes, uh, we call them thongs. Of course, they used to call green peppers mangoes in Ohio when I was a young person. So I'm going through my OCD 3 checklist here real quick. Dun, 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 dun. Close the door. Block. I don't like using my key fob to lock my truck because I want it to last as long as my truck. And, I don't know, just weird idiosyncrasies. So this is what I do when I'm out in public, though. Ironically, looking down, I'm always looking for change or neat stuff. I found jewelry, just all kinds of stuff. Oh, they're open, thank goodness. They say they officially open at 0500, but I've been here before at 0500. I've walked away, driven away, disappointed. Oh, they're not open. Oh, they're open. Oh, good morning. Thanks for being here. Oh, I hit the jackpot. And I brought my ID because I know I just don't look my age. May I please, pretty please, purchase 4 Crown Reds? Oh, thanks for having them in stock. Thanks for being here and making my first New Year's resolution breaking fun, polite. Do you have a combiner card? No, thank you. Okay, your total 33 each. Awesome. Thank you. I need a new driver's license. Yeah, that thing's pretty mangled. But I'm one of those lucky ones that when they did the license, they messed up the gold star thingy. So I got to track down a birth certificate, a social security card. I got to find out what my mother's maiden name and favorite color is and all that stuff. You have a great day. Happy New Year. Holy makahiki ho. Stay safe. That was fun. Let's see if we can find any. Oh, by the way, gas pumps are a good place to look for drop coinage. I got a dime and 2 pennies. At real quick glance, one of them might be copper. I'll find that out later. Okay, success. I got a couple days worth of cigarettes. Ooh, what's that? Battery. I didn't hurt myself and I didn't get mugged. Yay! There's another idiosyncrasy. I like to use my key to unlock my truck to save on the remote battery. Anybody else come in here? Bellows Forge. Bellows Forge is. I don't have fans, but if I were to have fans, and I used to have fans, but Bellows Forge is one of my, let's see, most loyal and consistent Silver Channel friends. Him and Liberty Bleeds. You know, I they'll come on and make a comment on some video I'm posting or some live that I'm doing, and I don't. Sometimes I touch buttons, I don't even realize. Oh, I'm live. How in the heck did that happen? So that was fun. Um, yeah, Bellows, thank you for showing up. I'm kind of waiting for Liberty Bleeds to get songs for something or other. Sorry, I'm driving. It's songs for life. All right. Oh, I love you. Aloha va io oi. Um, Yeah, Bellows, if you have not subscribed to Being Becky or Happy Tiger, I don't know how to make it so that the links show up so that you can do that. But Tiger's a drummer, a very modest drummer, and Becky is super kind human being, just like you. So I'm waiting for Liberty to bleed silver because he sent me a fancy email. Oh, great, a homeless person that can't tell the difference between a red walker and a white walker on the walk or don't walk sign. That's all right, fella. Take your time. Oh, thank you. Ah, I just love people. Here I am using my turn signal again. Oh my gosh, it's 0529 and there's somebody in the parking lot. That could be good news. That could be bad news. Doesn't look like a professional gangsta. Um, so yeah, I'm gonna have to give them a wide berth because I don't trust people in parking lots, whether they're on foot or in their vehicle. Okay, didn't lose any miles per gallon average from in the zero point 0.2 miles that it took me to get here. Only 14.4 miles per gallon on that fifth of a mile. Okay, man, OCD really is inconvenient. Okay, don't need emergency brake because there's not an emergency. Really don't need to lock it because there's nobody else here. But better safe than sorry, right? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Keys, door. All right, gonna check the fancy PO box. Yay! 7 stacks. Hey, hey, hey. The uh, folks at Tobacco Road. Good morning. Oh my gosh! I'm real quickly. I don't want to waste your folks' time. I'm trying to get Liberty Bleed's attention because he said, "Oh, empty, empty, empty." Because he sent me a fancy email with a link that he's going live, and do I want to join and all that fancy high tech stuff. And I am technology challenged. So my mission has been accomplished. So, wow, I cannot. That is so cool that you folks um, did this. You clicked on me. Stop it. Um, and again, I'm testing out a used what do you call it? Like plug-in headphone with a microphone, earphone thingies. Man, OCD is really inconvenient when I'm trying to multitask. So mission accomplished. I started alive. I didn't hurt myself. I didn't bang into anybody. I didn't get mugged. I broke my New Year's resolution, which is a resolution in itself. And yeah, and I didn't wreck yet. And I'm not going to bother backing into my parking space. What's up, bro? How you doing? Four nines? Oh, no way. 4 9s joined one of my anythings. That's quite the silver stacking channel community honor. If you haven't checked out 49's Fine, check him out. If you want to see the complete opposite of what I post as far as professionalism, politeness, special effects, gloves, shiny stuff, capsules. He's got a great voice, very soothing, not irritating like mine. Do so, because and you're gonna learn something. I do. I think I actually. Oh, don't hit me. I think. Well, if you did, it's a Tacoma, so it'd be like kissing cousins, right? If your Tacoma gets banged by another Tacoma. Anyhow, yeah, check out 49's Songs for Life. Thank you. It reminds me of a Stevie Wonder album. And if you're not familiar with what albums are, because I know there's a generational gap between myself and almost everybody else on this YouTube thingy, is they were these pieces of vinyl that somehow they miraculously imbued with music. And Stevie Wonder had a great, I believe it was a double album called Songs in the Key of Life. So your name reminds me of Stevie Wonder. What time is it in Hawaii? It is 05:33, and I've already accomplished, I don't know, a lot of stuff this morning already. I've been up since about 2. I get up around 2. Um, it's not because I'm still on Eastern Standard Time, which would probably be, oh, at 0200 plus 5. So and when they spring back, and 6 when they fall forward or spring forward, fall back. Anyway, it's 5 or 6 hours difference between Eastern Standard Time, because that's the time that I'm probably my internal clock is permanently attached to. But it doesn't matter. You don't have to be on time in Hawaii, even for official appointments, because uh, the custom here is called running on Hawaiian time. So, all right, Bellows Forge. Okay, so I'm at a stoplight. I got my signal on. I'm behind another. Just Toyotas are everywhere here. I've got 4 cars around me. 3 of them are Tacomas, and 1 is a 4Runner. Anyhow, I'm not really going to review the chat until I get home in approximately 4.5 minutes. Brother-in-law told us, oh no, delivering DoorDash. Oh my gosh. Pretty sure. Well, in Hawaii, we're called what's called a no-fault car insurance state. So it doesn't matter whose fault it is. Um, Somebody's going to get paid. Somebody might get sued. Somebody might have to go up in front of a judge because they didn't have insurance. But am I allowed to turn yet? Yeah. Breaking the law. Breaking the law. Okay, now I'm going up the 1.1 mile hill. I don't know if you can tell, but this is actually a pretty steep incline. And I think it takes me up to about, I'm going to guess and say 1,300 foot above sea level. So what do you call it? What would you say? It's an incline, pretty steep incline that's kind of disguised because you're driving. But trust me, walking up this thing or running up this thing, jogging, whatever you want, walking, it's a challenge. It is a challenge. I've done it many times. Haven't done it many times or at all in the past 3 months on the 11th since I hurt my back. But yeah, it's a test. If I were one to live up to New Year's resolutions, I would make and live up to them. I would make a 2025 resolution to get healthy enough to walk down the hill to from what I hear, is a pretty inexpensive 24-hour fitness place. Um, Maybe do some kind of exercise or aerobic something or other. Probably wouldn't need the aerobic because then walk back. And I don't mean a stroll. I mean I walk. Let me see. So my pace. I do 5K, which is 3.2 miles in about 20. 22 to 23 minutes when I was, more practiced at it. But I wouldn't be trying to set any time records. That was one of my issues when I was a runner, um, marathoner, half marathoner, triathlon stuff. Was I always try to push myself, and I'd always push myself to the point where I would hurt myself, and it would set me back. Made zero sense, but you know, um, can't turn my brain off. Nicotine helps calm it though, and I can't wait to light a cigarette. So instead of what you call it, backing in, which is a custom here in Hawaii, I guess, I'm going to pull straight in, and you can see as soon as I pull in, the remnants of my latest scrounging. Stop, stop, stop. My latest scrounging adventure. Oh, I cannot see it. Well, that's going to be my new pouring station. Okay, let me see. Neutral, emergency brake. I would check the 1.9 miles, 15.9. That is horrible. I hate going short distances. But I didn't want to waste a whole lot of time, drive all the way to Kapolei or Ko'olina or Ala Moana to get cigarettes that are only 1.1 miles away. Okay, so I'm all tangled up in blue, this crazy seatbelt thingy. Bear with me, or not. It's fine. Again, so I'm kind of waiting to see if Liberty bleeds. I'm gonna have to unattach this thing for a second just to get untied from my. Bye, Becky. Have a nice day. Um, Oops. Now that was a fail. I need some illumination on the set. Oh, let me see. Dome light. Now I got to remember to turn that thing off. Oh man, this is a fail. But soon I will. Oh, Pumpkin's greeting me. Pumpkin's my feral cat. I saved his life. Gee whiz, how long ago that's been? I'd say 2 years at least, because at one point he disappeared for 11 months. Um, Not long before he brought another orange feral cat friend to meet me, who was just a puppy, just a little thing, Zumi. And then Zumi disappeared, probably forever. He was very gregarious. I'd see him at other people's houses in the neighborhood all the time. Um, he didn't get fat, I don't know, but it seems like all he did was eat. But so he disappeared, and then miraculously, Pumpkin returned. Okay, so, I gotta remember to turn off that dome light. Thanks. And I guess, okay. Hey, Pumpkin, what's going on? So it's dark, but my motion light should, I don't come this way very often. My motion light should go off. Hey, Pumpkin, there he isn't. There he is. So this is his routine. He comes here and sets off that motion light. I have a pretty, I'd say it's aggressively passive alert system. Some people might call them alarms. I did manage to turn off the. Um, so this is his routine. He comes in the front door, waits for my massage. No massage right now, Pumpkin. Uh-oh. Does anybody have cats? 10 years ago, it was a living hell. Motor skills, yeah, it's all muscle motor training. I'll review the chat here in just a second. I'm trying not to fall because anybody else have cats? Do they constantly try to trip you? Oh, now he in the front door now. Up the downstairs case with Pumpkin, the feral cat with no tail. When I found him, he was screaming in the backyard on top of a cement block wall, and he was a bloody mess. Somebody, and I don't know how they did it. I'm guessing that they used some pruning shears, had severed his tail at the base of his okole. That's derriere in Hawaiian. Butt. It's a B-U-T-T. I'm kind of bilingual-ish, not really. And so, yeah, he was inside. And I knew better. I've never had a cat. I knew better than to feed him But he was so pathetic, and I wanted to try to get, so this is his placement. I wanted to try to get him, some medical help. Well, it turns out that he must have been captured by the Humane Society, and when they catch him, they neuter or spay, and then they clip their ear. I don't know if you can see his clipped ear or not. Yeah, got a little clip in his ear. So for the boy cats, they clip the left ear, and the girl cats, they clip the right ear. Oh, hi. Now his claws are constantly out. I don't know if it's a birth defect or a trauma reaction to the abuse that he endured. So I'm just giving him some quick. Mom, I don't drink milk, but I buy it for Pumpkin. And cats, I guess, are finicky. Remember Morris the cat? Um, Big Orange Cat on TV for a long time. I think his claim to fame was he was Morris the finicky cat. Yeah, trivial trivia. But yeah, so Zumi's always trying to trip me. I don't know if it's on purpose or not, because he kind of rubs up against me like he loves me or likes me a little bit. But, sometimes it feels like he's trying to kill me or at least ruin my day. Okay, Pumpkin. Now we have a routine. He's finicky, just like Morris. Here you go. So his routine is to either bite me, oh no, or claw me when I put down the milk. He's being a good boy. And then I don't eat processed food, but I buy it for other people and animals. So I got him some lunch meat. I will, if I'm in a pinch, I will eat this stuff. Without bread, I'll have kind of what I call like a sprout handwich, where I'll use the ham as, this is one-handed, sorry. Mr. Jenkins is my dad, thank you, tobacco. I'm almost done with pumpkin. I'm going to sit this down for a second. I can't see the ingredients there, and kind of shred up his turkey breast. And I got this on sale at Costco. Wow, a long time ago, a couple years or so. Not this particular package, but this product. And, for quick healthy snack. And it's not bad. It's okay. Like I said earlier, I don't think anybody cares or listens. I hate spending money on anything, but especially food. Because, food is like a temporary, it's a bad investment. Oh, that's too hot. It's a bad investment. Because, once you eat it, it's gone. At least with certain things, even baseball cards or Pokemon or whatever. Uh, non-edible stuff that people like to buy for whatever reasons. Ouch, that's too hot, Pumpkin. You gotta wait. He'll get upset if I give him this. It's too hot. Okay, give me a second. I wish I had a reverse microwave. I know I could put it in the freezer, but come on, here we go. Oh, that's a lot, yeah? It looks bigger than when I dice it with that fancy knife, yeah? Okay, show everybody how you can make me bleed. Oh, I guess not. Okay, you be patient. You got milk, you got kibble. I got a liver snack for him. Lights out. Okay. Has Liberty showed up yet? Because I'm not good at this. And I'm lazy. Okay, so okay, Happy Tiger's going to eat a banana and an apple. Awesome. They say I don't know who they are, but some air quote experts, health experts, will try to convince people that the best banana to eat is a non-ripe one. But for me, I prefer, I don't, non-ripe ones they're not nearly as good as the ripe ones. Now, too ripe, I'd rather have a too non-ripe than a too ripe banana any old day. because the real old bananas, they're not brown, they're black, and the skins are coming apart. Sorry, I'm setting up my YouTube studio. Where's my studio light? Yeah. Oh, fancy laptop. See, I'm not that tech challenged. Oh, looks like Liberty's live, hanging by a string. He's on. He didn't get my text message. Started 28 minutes ago. It's about when I departed. So, would you like to give him a massage? No, at least not on camera. Thanks, Tobacco. But so I'm gonna go through the chat and thank everybody that showed up. And this will make a record for my shortest live ever. So Happy Tiger said good morning and told me it's Thursday and called me a dear friend. That is super sweet. I can hear Liberty playing guitar in the background and somebody's driving. I don't think that's me. No, that ain't me. But it looks like it could be a Toyota from the dashboard. Oh, you're welcome, Happy Tiger. Or Happy. What's happening, says Becky. I already told her. I don't know if she heard. Oh, man. Oh, same thing. Okay, gotcha. I was wondering if it was a modern euphemism. We talked about slippers. Bella's Forge came in and said hi. He's heard them called thongs or flip-flops. Yeah, flip-flops is another one. Uh, I love you, say my name. Say my name. Songs for Life. Thank you, Songs for Life. Bing, Becky. 2025 is saved. Yay. Yeah, I survived the fireworks. It was, I swear, there was numerous times I thought somebody, like some gang, was doing a home invasion and were kicking in my back door or using a battering ram on the wall. And it turns out, I'd say 4 miles, 5 miles from here, if that, they had a big explosion because people are drunken idiots with fireworks and people died. At least four so far, and they're expecting more. And talking, kids, youngins, real youngins. So Bellows Forge and Happy Tiger and Bing Becky, Drummers Rock, they do. I've seen some great drummers in my lifetime. Bill Lorden, he was Robin Trower's drummer. So just many of them. Neil Peart. I can't think right now because I'm scrolling. Songs for Life. They liked and subscribed. Well, thank you, Songs for Life. I will remember you when I try to find my Stevie Wonder CD, because I did eventually begrudgingly convert my music into CDs. Thank goodness I didn't concentrate on 8 tracks, because those were cool, but turns out that would have been a very bad purchase. Seven Stacks come in. Oh, I forgot to tell you folks, if you don't know Seven Stacks, check her channel out. She is the poker chip collection queen in the world. Tobacco Row said, morning 007. Tobacco Row, check him out. He is into Morgan Silver dollars and his kids and grandkids. Don't mistake his online personality with him being anything other than a very concerned and doting parent and grandparent. Loves his peoples, or as 49s might call it, peeps. Super impressed and flattered that 49 showed up, a stacking channel superstar. LBS is live right now. Yeah, I just found that out. Check it out. Look, I am so high tech. I don't I don't know how to. The only thing I've succeeded in doing that is reviving it from spilling some coffee that spit out of my nose when I was laughing at something Liberty Bleeds said on the line. Um, Songs. Okay, no problem. Songs for Life. You be safe. Happy Tiger agrees. Ooh, cute emoji there. Happy. Silver Sleuth. Silver Sleuth is the best. Oh, yeah, the best. I am. Uh, I might. What time is it in Hawaii? I think I answered that. It is now. It is 05:51. So that wasn't too long of a trip. Sorry about your brother's Jeep, brother-in-law's Jeep, Bellows. Yes, I'm glad to hear he's okay. Cars and stuff are just stuff. Skin and stuff can make it more complicated. Clockwise, you're about halfway to China from here. Yeah, I am. I do know Greenwich Mean Time pretty well, so yeah, I think I am maybe 12 to 14 hours behind China. Got to run. Thanks, 4 nines. Yeah, you do. You got to get busy and make some more videos. Uh, Being Becky, thank you, Becky. You don't have to run. You can walk carefully, but I trust you'll be safe. Okay. Tobacco Rose doing fitness training for 10 years, post ready. Oh, I opted to do the ill-advised self-therapy for my rotator cuff um, tear, and it was one of the biggest mistakes I ever made. Um, so you did the surgery. I did the surgical bands, but ever since I hurt myself, and I used to be a pitcher in baseball, I could throw stuff, uh, and it's to the point where I can maybe throw darts about 5 times before I got to stop. Yeah, muscle motor training, absolutely. I can believe that. I tore some cartilage in my knee, and that's the day I discovered that people that complained about tearing cartilage in their knee and grumbling were not wussies, because it hurts like crazy. Yep, I understand that. I've had a couple skull fractures, kidney stones, and that arthroscopic surgery, that uh, meniscus tear on my left knee and a shoulder tear. And uh-oh, don't know how it happened there. I do know what spinal block is. It's kind of like a more dangerous epidural. um, you're still alive. Yes, we are. Happy Tiger's thinking about getting a cat. Well, I tell you, cats are different. If I had known better, I probably would have done my homework a little bit more, but I'm lazy, and Pumpkin's pretty easy. It turns out him and Forrest are not mortal enemies. Mr. Jenkins is a cute name for a cat. Yeah, Happy Tiger. If I cannot pronounce it, I usually won't really quickly. I usually won't put it in my face, and I like limited ingredients, kind of like, so sometimes when you buy peanut butter, the only thing on the label is peanuts, sometimes salt. That's the kind of stuff I like to. I don't do much ice cream. I like to run on a fiber versus sugar ratio, and I limit my sugar to less than 50 grams a day. So I'm going to get through this chat, and because you folks were so kind and polite to come here, I want to touch base with everybody in case. Bella's had cats before, just 2 dogs. My dogs are currently living at daughter's. Whoops, how did I do that? Currently 3 hours. Oh my gosh, that would be tough. Heard the right one spots have anti. I've heard that too, Tiger. But yeah, I'm 65 years old now, so I am becoming less and less picky about all kinds of stuff. Yeah, I like green apples. I like Granny Smiths. I had a Fuji apple tree that I planted and nurtured to the point where it, uh, bore fruit in Ohio. Got a phone call. Okay, Songs for Life is back. Tiger got a phone call. Cranky Stacker, you are up, bro, brah, cranky. And you know what? I don't think you're that cranky. I think that is an oxymoron because you seem to be super nice. Epidural, spinal block, whatever it was, made my shoulder so that I could not feel anything. Yeah, that's kind of like cortisone. I have experienced cortisone, but that was, oh my gosh, so many decades ago. Which only beer could relieve. Yes, I have used alcohol as a pain reliever in my lifetime, but I'm fittingly, because they used to call me a 3 beer drinker. I'd buy one, spill one, and give one away. I'm such a lightweight, but I think in 2024, I think I consumed 3 beers, and that's about my average since 1994. Uh, and I try not to think of those days because I was a stacker and I was on a fixed budget and I budgeted my alcohol. Being a lightweight, it was a lot cheaper than my friends. And yeah, so it makes me think of all of the silver I left on the table, so to speak, or on the bar. So, uh, got a cranky. Yeah, you do. Yeah, I'm. You and I are similar in the fact that our channel names kind of belie our personalities, but maintain our reputation that we want to put out there. Because I don't know where I got the name Silver Sleuth. I think I fell asleep watching a Sherlock Holmes movie the day after I discovered Liberty Believes Silver in his channel, and so I figured, well, there got to be silver in there. I like silver, and so I come up with Sleuth, thinking, well, I think it would be fun to see how many people would be able to pronounce it or even know what it means. But I'm not a sleuth. I don't do a whole lot of investigating of anything anymore. Pain block they put into your spine, right in your backbone. Ouch. Yeah, I would probably pass on that. Uh, if it was free, I would at the very least go out in the parking lot and have a cigarette to think about it. So it looks like I'm all caught up on the, what you call it? A chat. And let me see, I was going to do a video or a live or a short or something. I have been writing quite a bit of what I'd call poems. So I forget what I was going to do. Oh yeah, I found now scrounge. I don't know what I was going to do, but I found an old candy tin filled with Eisenhower dollars and oh, there were some Buffalo nickels in there, some bicentennial quarters. I don't think any silver, unless there's a World War II nickel in there. I don't think there's any. I found a bunch of silver certificates, four silver certificates, five of them, or three of them were $5 bills, and one of them was a single. And then I found three $5 bills that kind of looked like wannabe silver certificates. So instead of there being blue, there's a bunch of red instead of green, or blue for a silver certificate. So I didn't look at them too closely. Cranky Stacker says, You're going to learn to juggle." Yeah, I can juggle one hand even, or could. I, I probably, I probably could relearn. I'd have to relearn. I'm going to have to relearn sculpting here pretty soon. Sculpting, because for a while there I was pretty good at making statues, bull terrier statues. Some of my bull terrier statues are in the UK and maybe even Australia. Uh, yep. So if you're watching Sherlock Holmes, you're all right with me. Yeah, I like the Basil Rathbone Sherlock. The old school kind, I guess. I don't know. Maybe those were in the 50s or the 40s, and I think they were filmed or produced in England. I'm not sure, but I don't mind the newer Sherlock Holmeses. I guess I not the super modern ones, because I don't really pay much attention to new media. Road to fitness and wellness. Well, I'll tell you, juggling, especially if you're right-handed and you learn how to juggle with your left hand, it will help your golf game if you play golf. I discovered that playing the guitar really helped my golf game because I'm right-handed and that's my dominant side. And if you're technically for a golf swing, you want to quiet your dominant side down because it wants to take over and bad things happen. So learning power chords and bar chords and songs, uh, it strengthened my left hand a lot. Well, thank you. So this live is only lasted how long? 44 minutes. See, I just cannot produce a short live. So, but one thing I'm good at is dumping out silver and listening to the clank. I love doing that. Where'd they go? There, come back. Get out. Oh, there we go. Yeah, love doing that. Uh, I have, oh, I hope that's not the one that I sorted already. I should have marked it. I am trying to segregate out of all my Lucy Eagles, one from each year up to the point where I stopped buying. And that was about 2015 or so. I had to get ready to reunite with my wife in Hawaii, where she discovered she needed to be a caregiver after helping me for 23 and a half years being a caregiver on the mainland. She's a local girl, um, a local Hawaiian girl. And so, yeah, so it wasn't a tough decision for her. JK Pioneer, wow. Talk about a cool logo. I'm gonna say this, and I'm pretty sure it's Calistoga wagon on your logo. Super cool. I've been to your channel. Um, Looked at some photos, seen you in the, I don't know if you have much content. For some reason, my brain thinks no, but I see your chip and stickers and stuff all over the place, and I really love that logo. Yep, he says. Cranky Stacker said he was gifted a Sherlock Holmes 50 pence by Stack Collector in the UK. Lives are great fun, aren't they? Yeah, other people's lives are great fun, Cranky, for sure. Uh, Love the sound of silver. Yeah, me too. Oh, and I try not. Well, actually, I do. I don't mind if I trigger, and that's a new term. Uh, People that, oh, don't touch your silver without those fancy gloves that literally bleeds and 4 9s and Tiger Stack. Now, as far as gloves, now I know we've got Happy Tiger or had Happy Tiger, the drummer girl in the chat, but there's a Tiger Stacker. Now his gloves I love because it's like a tiger skin. It's really cool. Very, I think I would call that marketing genius or branding um, smart. I just think that's super cool. And he's got a super soothing voice, great channel, very knowledgeable, very, very, very generous. You can tell he's just an awesome husband, um, and he's been through some rough health times of recent, but I believe and pray that he is rapidly improving every second. Uh, my high school was the Lehigh Pioneers. Oh, that's kind of coincidental. That's neat. Santa Fe. I live on the South Trail, says Tobacco Row. JK Pioneer is a rock star. Whoops. I don't use the live chat much. I tried to figure out how to do it on my laptop. It's much easier when it's someone else's live. You can even walk away, uh, make something to eat or drink, and nobody knows. But when you're running it, your presence, your absence uh, is probably noticed, I guess. But JK Pioneer says, hey, cranky with an exclamation point. So I'm definitely not going to let this go 1 hour. Um, Maybe that's a New Year's resolution I could make and break is to not make a live that lasts for more than X amount of minutes. So far, it's a fail. Unless I were to say my goal is to make it less than 40 minutes, and then I've broken the non-resolution that I didn't make, and I've even got 8 thumbs up. Holy mackerel. You folks are very, very generous and kind. I don't know what all these likes and views and subscribers. I know if you get enough of them, someday you might, and if it's consistent enough, uh, YouTube might send you a pork chop to your direct deposit, something or other. I don't even know how they would get any earnings, air quote, to me. Um, but it's not super important to me, but it wouldn't hurt my feelings. And I wouldn't mind if I could somehow, someday, figure out how to earn $181 after taxes to pay for my Medicare Plan B. which right now my employer is paying, but I'm laid up. I haven't worked for 3 months. I don't know how much longer they're going to keep me on the payroll. I imagine once I'm released from workman's comp doctors that the gravy train will end. And you can't cheat on that stuff. I have another channel that I try to give solid advice, a real life, I've experienced type of life about planning to retire, how to be frugal, how to save money, um, how I save money, how to use credit instead of it using you. And but probably most importantly is retiring at 62 and collecting Social Security. And I'm going to use air quotes, working that system to your advantage. And now that I'm 65 and Medicare, Kansas Kid, oh my gosh, this is like the Golden Globe Awards for channel stacking. All these VIPs in the audience. But anyway, so yeah, that's I'm just a rambler. So it's 51 minutes and 22 seconds, and silver foil hat comes in. Oh my God, you guys, this is why I go past an hour because I'm ready. I don't want to be rude. Somebody just enters in. I got to at least recognize them and then recognize the people that recognize them and talk about VIPs. Here comes Dub C's Coins and Precious Metals. Man, if you want to learn something, that's the channel to look at besides everybody else. But Dub C is the complete opposite, the antithesis of my channel, where you'll learn nothing. You show up as you can spend an hour on one of my lives and learn absolutely nothing. You can spend 5 minutes on Dub C's and it's like you have a master's degree in whatever video you're watching, whether it's bars or collectible this or uh, even numismatic stuff. And you've got a great radio voice where I have a face for radio. Super flattered that you showed up, Dub C. This was kind of an impromptu call for distress call, SOS, dash, 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 dot, to try to get a hold of Liberty Bleeds Silver, because he sent me a fancy text. This way you don't have to review or watch the video. Uh, Sent me a fancy text to join him on a live, I think. I don't know. I clicked it and it said, you cannot join. It's not the first time I've done that, but I did manage to successfully do it. Face for radio. Well, you got a voice for radio, Dub. Um, but so yeah, it failed. But I did manage to get onto that, and that lasted 2 hours. So I am a time sucking void of the silver channels. Gracias. Aole Pelekia, which doesn't officially mean thank you in Hawaiian. They don't have that. They might, but it's no trouble. Uh, Sometimes they abbreviate it with and just say no Pelekia. Uh, the silver stacker comes in and says hello to everybody. Oh my goodness. I don't know how you folks found me or this live, but whatever it is that I clicked, I wish I could have remembered. uh, but I accomplished my goals. I broke my New Year's resolution the day after New Year's. I've had my pick of resolutions to break, and I knew, and I think Liberty probably figured out that I was not going to quit smoking. Um, my poker chips should be there the 6th. Wow, you got poker chips made, silver foil hat. Sometimes I just call you Hatter. But I just think that concept of your silver foil hat is really smart. Um, and then when I saw that, I had a visualization of um, myself in my bunker with my tinfoil hat on, which really wasn't. It was made out of fleece, and it wasn't silver. It was camo. But I got a good imagination. But if you can't, so thank you so much. If you're talking to me, maybe you're talking to somebody else. But if you ever want to send me a chip, that'd be great. I'm putting together swag packs. Works for the government. That's all right. I've got an NSA guardian that will give him clearance. Um, and so yeah, pretty soon I'm going to be smelting. Now I asked a question in some chat. It might have been my own. and I'm thinking it was somebody, a smelter, melter, experienced smelter, and I was curious on whether I should get not just the face protection from splatters and hot silver and stuff, but my eyes, like a welding helmet or something or other. And someone said, "Yeah, I know my." Oh, that's right, he does HVAC carrier. And so I was thinking, yeah, I probably should because I'm working on I think the prescription that I'm using right this second is at least 10 years old. Now it's a progressive trifocal without the lines, but yeah, I don't really need to voluntarily hurt my eyesight. I did fire watch though in the Navy when we were in dry dock. That's where you just watch guys using torches and stuff and put out fires if they occur. And I'm not sure whether I wore eye protection. I'm not sure they even provided it. We used to have snowball fights with asbestos. I don't remember being required to wear a mask or chipping paint with a pneumatic tool. I don't remember them requiring us to put in earplugs or supplying us with any of that stuff. I don't remember. Um, so I'm going to scrounge one side of the tool room that I haven't ventured into lately, and there's a chance there might be some goggles in there that my father-in-law left behind. He passed away last December 20 or 7th, Pearl Harbor Day. Uh, Kind of ironically, he passed. We his house that I'm a caregiver of and now a DIYer of. We can see Pearl Harbor from his front yard. But he has all kinds of stuff. I found two sets of Krager mag wheels. One of them was for sure on my wife's '67 Camaro. I met her. She drove that blue Camaro when I met her. Tinted goggles, yes, yeah. I don't look good in anything anymore. There was a time in my life that I fancied myself a pretty decent, American male specimen, but well, if you frequent or occasionally get in front of a mirror over time, over decades, that will ruin it. So yeah, so I'm going to check into that. So we're coming up on an hour. I don't want to cut anybody off. I'm going to try to find liberty, and if that doesn't work, maybe I'll write a poem about missing liberty. And but pretty easy to I think honestly convey my sincere appreciation for anybody and everybody that showed up for this impromptu live um, on my YouTube TV station, KRAP, Crap. But so, oops, message retracted. I wish I'd have seen that because I'm sure it was funny. Crawling around in all that ductwork, spying on bankers and such. Yeah, ductwork is your friend, especially if you live in an apartment. Ductwork and plumbing conduit, you can stash your precious metals, even if you have roommates. You just got to do the work when they're not around. Most thieves are not that thorough. If it's a government agency, thieves, they might be able to figure out, oh, well, that pipe shouldn't be there. But yeah, duct tape is your friend. Good to see you, Sleuth, and everyone. See you in the streams. Awesome, Dub C's. Hope I'm looking forward to. I'm pretty sure I've got my notifications on for just about everybody, especially everybody in this that attended today. And it's like a bombardment, but I will find you. Remember that Last of the Mohicans? I will find you. Submit. So here we are, 59 and 25 seconds. Dub C's departure is a good time to thank everybody that attended, that's still here, especially. Thanks for tickling and massaging my algorithm and the like button and all that good stuff. And so at 59:42, I'm going to say my standard leave off tagline: get what you can while you can, when you can, while you still can, at the best price you can, without neglecting other priorities, obligations, and investments. And as I read, I weld, and even when you're cutting with oxyacetylene, you should have at least 5 or 6 shaded lenses. Thank you, Bellows. Yeah, that's why I'm dragging my feet, but that's all I have. That's all I need left. I could probably stand some more crucibles. I've only got one poor man's crucible, but that'll come in time. But so anyway, until the next time, all right then. Aloha.